Hey YouTube, it's me again, and I'm doing this video because I realized that I didn't even tell you guys I got my nose pierced. I was gonna record myself getting it done, but only my sister went with me. Well, my brother went with me too, but he stayed out in the waiting room, and my sister didn't want to go in because she's not good with needles, and she said that she was gonna pass out if she saw. So pretty much they abandoned me and left me by myself to go in there into that room all alone and have a needle go through my nose. Thanks a lot, guys. Anyways, I guess I'll just talk about my experience getting it done, what I do to take care of it, and all of that good stuff. So when I first went to get it done, I was really nervous. Well, I wasn't that nervous, actually. That was a lie. I wasn't that nervous. I was just like, I didn't really feel anything. It wasn't until I actually was in there and I saw the needle, like he's like, when he's kind of, okay, ready, 1, 2, that's when I actually felt nervous and worried, but I was pretty fine. So I went in to get it and I just told them what I wanted. I told them I wanted the smallest one they had. And I guess it was kind of perfect because he said that I have a very small nose already, so he had to use his pliers. I guess he usually doesn't, but I don't know what it was like a thing that he went like this because he said my nose was so small and he did it. But yeah, I thought you had to make an appointment, but he said they don't really do appointments for that. You just walk in. Yeah, I was at a tattoo and piercing place, which is where I would recommend you go to get it done. Do not go to a place that does it with a gun because that is not really that good for you. You're practically just taking the earring and just punching it through your nose or your earring or your ears or wherever, and so that's not it's not as safe. So it's always good to go to a reputable piercing and tattoo place because they use a needle. Okay, so after I picked it and we went into the room and I sat down in the chair. Oh, I had to sign some paperwork. And then he pretty much sat me down and told me what he was gonna do. He showed me that he was sanitizing all the tools, everything, cleaning everything to make sure it was safe. And then he took a marker and he asked me what side. I said this side, and he marked it and had me look, and then I had to see if I wanted it there. I was kind of just ready to get it over with, so I just said I said it was fine, but I would recommend that you actually look and see if that's where you want it. I like it now, but at first I thought I should have had it more back. And then if you want a hoop, it's always better to first get a stud because it's just safer, and since it's gonna be a fresh piercing, a stud won't move as much, and then with a hoop it's like hanging down, pulling on it, and it's obviously gonna move more. So if you want a hoop, just be patient. I know some places will just pierce with a stud first, but some will go ahead and use the hoop first, but just please get the stud first, and once you can change it out, then you can change it out. Then he got the stuff, got the pliers, and he did it. And as far as the pain goes, it didn't really hurt that bad, really. Maybe like a 5. It just felt mostly like a burning sensation. It was just weird, and my eyes did water. I think he thought that I was in a lot of pain because I was just like, I didn't open my eyes and they were very watery, but it was just watery because that's just what's gonna happen when you get it done. Then afterwards he told me how to take care of it, and he said that it can take up to, I think he said 6 months or something to a year for it to heal pretty good. And then he said not to replace it until after about 3 months. So I'm gonna wait, and after 3 months I think I'll get a hoop. I'm excited. Yeah, it went pretty good. And some of you probably will want to know, like, I'm gonna say the price too, because I know that I looked at a bunch of YouTube videos and I try to see also how much it would cost so I could know. For me, when they got it done, it was just, I think, $12 to $15 for the actual procedure of getting it pierced, but you're also paying for the jewelry because they're gonna have their own jewelry for you to pick from. That one's what's like more expensive. It can range from 30 to 50 or up. I just got one that was $30, the jewelry, because it was the smallest one. So around, I paid like 50, 52 or something. It was worth it because, you know, I want to go somewhere that I trust and that's safe. And now for the cleaning, I clean it twice a day, and he recommended this. I'm gonna cover up the brand, but it's saline wound wash, and it's really good, and it's to remove the dirt, and you just clean it around. I do just twice a day, in the morning and at night, and I use a Q-tip, and I just go like around here, and then the other side I go in here. Sometimes I grab two so that I can lift it up from under here and then clean around there. Please do not use hydrogen peroxide rubbing alcohol, because that's gonna dry out the piercing, delay the healing time, and since it's a fresh wound, that's gonna kill the tissue around it, and it just delays the healing process and can cause even more problems. So just use a wound wash. As far as how it's going now, it hasn't really given me any problems. I haven't really felt any pain. Like the first day that I got it, I didn't even notice it anymore that I had it there. I didn't feel it or anything, and it's still been like that. It's not like, you know, when you have something new and then you just keep wanting to touch it and it just feels awkward, like you just feel it there, you're not used to it. Well, this, I didn't feel it right away, and it's as if it's not there, and I don't really have a problem with touching it either. I don't even touch my nose that much, so you're not supposed to touch it. So if you get it and you're one of those persons that's tempted to play with it, just don't touch it, because you have a lot of bacteria, oil, and dirt on your hands, and you're just gonna possibly get it infected. So try to stay away from that whole area. And then for makeup, if you put foundation on and everything, just avoid this area. And when you're spraying hairspray on, or, you know, gonna like put perfume on or anything, just cover this up like this. Try not to get it in there. Yeah, I'd say that this went way better than this one right here that I got February of last year, and that one was very painful, and it hurt for some time. It was sore, and then at times it would get better, then it hurt again, and then there'd be pus around her sometimes. I swear it either did get infected or was close to getting infected. It was tough. Compared to this one was nothing. This was a piece of cake. But I get it, because this is your cartilage, it's up here, and it's your ear, so I get that it'd be more painful and take longer to heal. I still haven't even taken it out. That was pretty much my experience. It, like I said, hasn't given me any problems. I don't even notice it, don't feel it or anything, and I actually really love it. So I'm glad I did this, and if you're thinking about getting it done, I would say go ahead and do it if you really want to, and if you've thought about it. I've been thinking about this for years, and then I had times where I was like, nah, never mind, I'm not gonna get it. But then I was like, I'm just gonna get it. Who cares if people say, think about what you'll look like when you're older, or what are people gonna say, or if you want it, just get it done. I don't care if I have a little hole, if I ever want to take it out and it leaves a little tiny hole. It's so small, who cares? No one's gonna be staring at your nose very close intently all the time and tell you, you have a hole in your nose, gross. No. So just do it and get it done, and it might even close if you ever do want to take it out. I'm not sure, but some people that I've known, they've taken it out after a while and it did close up. So, and if it leaves a scar too, it's so small, no one's gonna really care. So yeah, go ahead and do it if you want to go for it. I hope my video was helpful. Good luck to who's ever thinking about doing it, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.